gold precisely achieved the levels and have got the stronger resistance at 1930-32 as we discussed in our analysis yesterday, and the silver likewise 23 and 2320 zone, very very strong levels here. But on the other hand, oil and natural gas have traded bullish and achieved the targets as well. Now in this analysis we will look into gold, silver, crude oil and natural gas in a quick analysis here. Do watch till the end, listen to it carefully and trade as per the levels. Let's start. First we look into gold here. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis. Next update will be released before the US session. Watch that also. You can also remain updated by joining our free Telegram channel. Link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at gold on the hourly charts. You can clearly see it is trading in this channel. But this time if you look at getting resistance at 1932 as a very strong levels, and it is trying to consolidate here. I will wait for the breakout. Any move below 1920 you can sell again. Remember, it is very good support right now, and if it breaks below this you can stay short. But then 1915 and 1910 are two levels below which only you can say that it is going to trade bearish. Right now on the hourly charts it is bullish. The moving averages are trading with divergence. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD is looking downwards and it has dropped a bit here. RSI is almost flat. On the 2 hour charts also similar is the observation. One key observation is the consolidation which is what we are observing on the hourly charts as well. Higher lows are consistently seen here and higher highs are seen. This time it is dropped here. I will wait for the breakout on the downside. Moving averages have crossed. It is a good sign for the bulls. Stochastic at bottom. MACD. Now look at MACD on the 2 hour charts. It is crossed over and trading with a divergence. This is a bearish sign. RSI is also dropping here. And on the 3 hour, now look at 3 hour charts. This is a crossover between the 20 and 50 period. This is a good sign. This is good sign for bulls. And another observation on the 3 hour charts is after this big bullish candle, the consolidation of flag formation is going on, and hence we have to still wait for a breakout on the downside for the sell entries. And on the upside, remember 1930-32 is still a very very strong resistance level, and hence above 32 you can expect it is going to fly high, and what you can expect is 1938-40 as the next stronger resistance. Beyond that more bullishness will be seen. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is willing to cross over for a sell after a good run here. I will wait for a good crossover, and the divergence means couple of red candles from here will only decide that it is going to break or not. RSI is flat, and on the 4 hour charts similar is the observation, nothing different. Lower highs here, the moving averages are still bearish one over another. None of the moving averages have crossed over. Stochastic has dropped here. MACD willing to cross over for a sell. RSI flat, and on the daily chart, now look at the daily chart. See the 20 period exponential moving average given it a very very strong resistance. Once it crosses over this resistance, you can expect that we are going to look at 38 to 42 zone, which is very very good resistance here. Right now trading with bearish bias here. 20 and 50 already crossed over. 20 and 100 has crossed over now. Also if you look at consistently, it has retraced. Higher lows, higher highs are seen. On the downside, wait for the breakout below 1920. Stochastic near to top. Now look at daily charts. The MACD has crossed over. It is looking upside, and this is a good bullish sign again. And RSI is also trading comfortable, neither bullish nor bearish as of now. Before I provide you the levels, I must recommend you to join my 23rd mentorship batch, which starts on 10th of July. Register yourself now itself. Only couple of seats are available. Equip yourself with the tools, techniques and strategies in order to become a profitable trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now, very clear here, a buy entry is above 1932 where you should stay long, and the next resistance or next target level is at 1938 and 42. This is the maximum stronger resistance here. Beyond that we can see gold flying high, and how high it can achieve. I look forward to 1954-65 levels on the upside. If not today, possibly in this week it will try to achieve those levels if and only if it stays above 1938-42 levels. On the downside, a sell entry is below 1920, but till 1910 be careful. Till 1910 you have to put a stop loss at cost. Now, and below that only further bearishness will be seen. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. Silver on the hourly charts. See, after this good bullish candle, it is still trading in this bullish channel. Wait for it to break out below 2285, below which you can expect, see 2280 levels are also Very, very strong support for silver, only below which you can expect a little drop. And then 2270, 2263 till for silver till 2260, it is just a 10 cents trailing stop loss. We have discussed this several times, but uh, unfortunately, right now it has got very strong resistance at 2270, 2280, 2260 levels, only below which you can expect further bearishness there. On the upside also, it is very, very clear, only about 2310 I will recommend you to buy, beyond which you can expect it to trade more bullish. So in between 2310 and 2280, a bigger zone, I will recommend you to stay cautious, stay alert, and do not expect it to trade with a bearish or bullish bias within this zone. Those who want to take a little risky trade should take a sell entry at around 2285. However, 2280 is a very, very strong resistance. On the upside, beyond 2310, you can still expect a little resistance at 2320. And if it stays about 2320, mark my words, direct lending is still towards 2350 levels. Just stay long about 2320 levels. Stochastic has dropped here. MACD trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI is also dropped. Likewise, on the 2-hour charts also, another observation here is the crossover between the 20 and 50 period moving average, the crossover between the 20 and 100 period moving average. Now, the 20 period moving average is scaling up. It is a good sign for the bulls, and it is still staying bullish. Remember this fact, till the time it stays about 2270, chances of reversal will be very, very strong. Stochastic has dropped. MACD has crossed over for a sell entry here, trading with divergence. RSI is comfortable, neither bullish nor bearish. And on the 3-hour charts, observation is similar on the 3-hour charts as well. We have seen this bullish cross. However, the 100 period moving average is still lying well above. It is still giving you higher lows, higher highs. Now see, the bulls here were strong. The bears on the retracement side are little weak, indicates that it is still having a little imbibed bullishness. RSI, stochastic, dropped here. The MACD has crossed over on the 3-hour chart. This is also a bearish sign on the 3-hour charts. RSI is also tapering down. And on the 4-hour, similar is the observation. There is a crossover seen, but it has not yet crossed over. I'll wait for the crossover. This, and hence these levels at 2287, 85 levels, very, very strong support, and then ultimately 2280 and 2270, below which only little more bearishness will be observed here. Stochastic has dropped. MACD willing for a crossover for sell. RSI flat. And on the daily chart, now look at the daily charts here, very clear. The drop, the retracement, the drop, the retracement. Now this is the second wave, and it is still trading bearish. In fact, till 2350, it is still bearish here. Now look at last two candles, and you will observe the resistance it is getting from the 20 period exponential moving average and the divergence of the exponential and 20 and 50 and 100 period moving average. It has got lot much of gap, possibility of a little conversion, and hence if you see it trading above 2310, you can buy, and especially above 2320, just stay long for 2350 levels. Now look at last two candles, the bullishness is getting diminished here, and hence below these levels, specifically below 2280, we can see more bearishness. And then once it drops below 2260, you can say that silver is trying to reverse, and then we can expect it to give a sharp breakout on the downside, because retracement is done. Then we may see bigger red candles here. Stochastic is retraced, but look at MACD. See, the MACD has crossed over for a buy, and it is looking upwards. First wave, second wave is starting here. Possibly if it crosses above 0, then only bulls are confirmed. RSI is flat here. Considering that, you can buy at 2310 levels, but then wait for 2320 to be breached. Beyond that, we can expect 2350 levels, 2340, 50, very, very good resistance for silver here on the upside. If it stays about 2350, then sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 2280, but then till 2260, you have to put a 10 cents trailing stop loss. Below that, you can expect 2240, 2220 levels, and below that a crash. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude oil. And before we proceed, just a reminder for you to join my mentorship batch or signals channel. Reach out to me via Telegram or email for more details. Now look at crude oil on the hourly chart. See, good bullish candle here. Since then, bullishness is seen, retracement, lower highs. So it is still trading bullish. You can see this. trying to create a channel of its own. Support is very, very strong as we discussed yesterday at 69.8 levels. Below 69.8, we can see a good drop. Then 69.5 and 69 are two major levels below which you can expect the bears are back. Now again, look at hourly chart. See, the support is seen here at $70 levels. Since then we have seen a good rise. Now it is willing to retrace. A sell entry I will recommend is below 70.5 levels, below which you can expect 70.2 and 70. Rather, I will say this zone between 69.8 to 70.2 is the maximum support, and below which only further little more drop can be expected. On the upside, 70.1.5 is the level beyond which a little rise cannot be denied. However, wait for it to break past 71.8 and 72. Staying above 72, this time I expect a very strong rise which might take oil till towards 73.5, 74 levels. Stochastic has dropped, MACD has crossed over for a sell, RSI is flat. On the 2-hour charts, now see the moving averages are trading with divergence, bullish sign here. Higher lows are seen, higher highs are seen. Just let it break beyond 71.5 where more bullishness will be seen. And on the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 70.5 levels. Stochastic has dropped, MACD crossing over for a sell. RSI looking downwards, indicating slight bearishness as of now. And on the 3-hour, likewise on the 3-hour chart, the crossover here is a bullish cross. You can see the 20 and 50 already crossed here, 20 and 100 cross, now 50 and 100 crossover. So till $70 levels, it has got very, very, very good support. And hence you have to be careful here. Rather, I'll say 69.8 levels also. You can see very good support here, and hence you have to be watchful. It is still trading bullish here, trading with divergence. Stochastic has dropped, MACD willing to cross over for a sell, RSI flat, not indicative of anything. And on the 4-hour charts, now look at 4-hour charts more closely. Yes, the moving average is trading with divergence. Yes, the support at 70 and 69.8 very, very strong. Right now the support at 70.5, 70.4 is strong, below which only till 70 it has got very strong support levels. Look at the bullish candles, look at the retracement candles. It is still trading bullish. The size of the candles here is, you can see this, and bigger rise, a smaller drop is a sign of retracement. Also, if you look at the last few candles, lower highs, lower lows, and hence on the upside, once you see it trading above 71.5, just stay long. 71.8, 72 is the level beyond which I will expect oil to hit 73.5 and 74 zone. More bullishness will be observed staying above 72. Be careful there. And on the downside, till 69, I will stay neutral here. Till 69, the chances of a pullback will be very strong. Below 69, more bears will capture here. Moving averages trading with divergence and bullishness. Stochastic has dropped, MACD willing to cross over for sell, RSI flat. And on the daily charts, now look at the daily charts. See, this is bearish sign here. Lower highs are seen, flat bottom is seen, waiting for the breakout. Hence above 72 levels, more bullishness is seen there, and we'll wait for 74 to break out, and then oil should come out of this sideways zone. I will wait for a breakout either which ways. Stochastic near to top, MACD trading with divergence and bullishness, RSI also looking upwards. Considering that, now for the day, in between 71.5 and 70.5 for this $1, just observe the move. In fact, largely I will say in between 69.8 and 72 levels. Still, it will be a risky trade, only above and below which you can expect a little more drop. And for downside, still I will recommend 69 as a very, very strong support, and a chance of bounce back will still exist strong. Above 72, just stay long, we are going to see more bullishness. Hence, you can buy at 71.5, expect 71.8, 72 as the maximum resistance. Beyond that, bullishness will be observed. We can expect 73, 73.5, 74 levels. On the downside, you can sell at 70.5, however, 70.2, 69.8 is a maximum support zone. Below that, 69.4 and then 69, breaking below which you can stay bearish. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. Now see, nat gas is again staying bullish here. You can see a good breakout, good rise, taking the support here from 27.4, 27.3 levels. We can see again it is looking upwards, willing for a breakout. Just let it stay above 27.8 and more bullishness will be observed there. Now see, it has filled the gap here, and possibly staying above this zone at 2.82, you can say that we are going to look at $3 levels here. Moving averages have crossed over, again trading with divergence and bullishness. Support is seen at 2.7, 2.65 levels. This we have discussed several times. Stochastic near to overbought. MACD willing to converge crossover for sell. RSI looking upwards. And on the 2 hour, now on the 2 hour charts as well, it is willing to fill the gap, and hence beyond 2.78 levels, more bullishness for a double top here at 2.82, and if it stays above this, you can expect it to trade bullish. Right now, if you look at after staying this bearish here, it has given this breakout. Right now it is taking the support here and looking upwards. Stochastic is overbought here. MACD is bullish. RSI is also looking upwards, staying bullish here. On the 3 hour charts likewise, if you observe the 3 hour charts, see lower highs, flat bottom, looking upwards here, willing to bridge the gap here, 2.78 and 2.82 are two maximum resistance level. Beyond that, it is going to fly high. Right now, if you look at after this one bullish candle, we can see smaller bullish moves here. So the bullish net getting diminished is what we can observe. The moving average crossing over here is a good sign here. Stochastic is overbought. This is making me a little cautious. MACD is bullish, RSI looking upwards. And on the 4 hour chart, now look at 4 hour chart, see 3 to 4 candles getting resistance here. Now it is looking upwards, possibly 2.78 bridging the gap. We will see how it observes, how it behaves. And this is the zone I will wait for it to break out beyond, that is 2.78 and 2.82. If it stays about 2.82, you can expect that we are going to look at more bullishness, and again it is going to hit 2.9 levels. Stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over for a buy, RSI flat, and on the daily chart it is taking the support from the 20 period moving average. Now the 20 and 100 is also willing to cross over. Very good sign here. This is first after couple of retracement candles, it is first bullish candle. I will wait for the second candle where we can expect 2.82 levels, and staying above which more bullishness is confirmed. Stochastic is seen rising. MACD on the daily charts is a bit bearish. It is looking downwards, but it has got lot much of a scope on the upside. RSI is also looking up. Considering this, I will recommend you to buy here at 2.78. Expect 2.82, 2.85 and 2.9 levels as the three maximum resistance. Beyond that, we are going to look at $3 levels. On the downside, you can sell here at 2.73. Expect 2.7, 2.65 as a very good support levels. Only if it breaks below 2.65 and 2.6, you can say that net gas is going to trade bearish and we are going to look forward to a drop. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the live market analysis. Join my mentorship batch starting on 10th of July. Also, you can join my signals group. Reach out to me for more details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.